Hi, I'm Belinda. Today I'd like to help you with your shoulders. Perhaps if you've got a shoulder injury or just very tight shoulders, you can do some of these exercises to help loosen up. If you have any nerve impingement, trapped nerves in the shoulder, if you've got a lot of pain in the shoulder, these exercises will be really good for you as long as you listen to your body and take care. So if it's painful, don't do it. Yeah, so rotate your shoulders up, back and down. Just do that for a few times, just loosening up your shoulders. Assuming this doesn't hurt you, if there's any pain, just stop doing it, yeah? Okay, and then you take your shoulders back and down and hold them down. Your shoulder blades towards one another so you can stretch your pectoral muscles here. So this is really important to stretch these muscles. So we tend to overstretch the muscles at the back when the shoulders come forwards with computer work. So we really need to focus on stretching the pectoral muscles. So work your knuckles down to the floor, your shoulder blades towards one another, the top of your head up to the ceiling, so you're getting a really nice extension of your spine. And just breathe 4 whole deep breaths, assuming this does not feel painful. And release. And then take the hand of the sore shoulder, you should really do to both sides, and I'm just going to show you one side. So get your knuckles in between your shoulder blades. You want to try and create space first to get the knuckles in between the shoulder blades, as this might be really painful, depends on what your injury is, so be very careful. You might be able to ease your fingertips up a little with your opposite hand, but keep your your chest stretched still. Don't let your shoulders come forwards, and just hold that, assuming it's not painful, for 4 slow deep breaths. You might want to hold it a little longer. So then you release and just check that feels okay. Loosen up. Put your fingertips on your shoulders, rotate your elbows forwards and backwards, and stagger backwards, loosening your shoulders and your upper back. Yeah? And stagger forwards. Don't do it if it's painful. And lower your arms and check they feel okay. You can bend your knees, your feet hip width apart and in alignment, and swing around. It also helps to release any tension that might have built up in your shoulders. When you release that tension, that helps also to lift your mood, because perhaps these have been negative thoughts and stress that have been building up as tension in your shoulders. So it helps to loosen up, yeah? And then straighten up your legs and stand tall again. So now another nice stretch is to take the arm that we've been working on. So you take the arm to the side and just ease that over, and be careful, don't overstretch, yeah? If this feels okay. Yes, you're getting a really nice stretch there at the back of the shoulder now. Breathing into it. And you can hold that for longer if you like, and do to both sides preferably, but remembering you're focusing on your painful shoulder or the very tight shoulder if there's one worse than the other. Another nice thing to do is to create space in the shoulder joint, yeah, if you're pinching a nerve. So if you've got a door frame nearby, so you just hold onto the door frame, your hand at the shoulder level, and just lean away, and you're creating a little bit of space there. Make sure you're doing this gently, being kind to yourself, listening to your body, And assuming this feels okay, you breathe into it and hold it there, yeah. It might feel a little strain, but as long as it's not painful. And if you like, you can just rotate away from the door frame so you get an extra stretch to your pectoral muscles. And you're still leaning away from the door frame, not too much, yeah. Breathing, appreciating the stretch, breathing space into your shoulder joint. And you can hold that for a few more breaths if you like, or you release. This might be painful, but give it a try. You can maybe do the reverse namaste at your back, lower back, or you can get hold of your shoulder, your elbows, and keep your chest open, your pectoral muscles stretched, yeah. And then you take your abdominals in and your coccyx in, so you're not doing a back bend. You've got awareness in your core, and hold that for a few breaths, for as long as you like, yeah. As long as it feels okay in the shoulders, you're still tall in your spine. You're opening up your heart, so this is really lovely for lifting your spirits, balancing and aligning your heart chakra. So your breathing should be deep, what we call Ujjayi breathing, but we also sometimes call this the ocean breath because it sounds like the distant ocean, the sound at the back of your throat. And then you release and check. How do your shoulders feel now? Are you feeling really loose in your shoulders? There's no tension there. You can raise your shoulders up to your ears and then just drop them. And up and drop them. Maybe one more time. And keep your chest open, your spine nice and long, and your skull bone in line with your coccyx, so don't let your head jut forwards. Then you can finish off by lying on the floor over a rolled up towel and have that in between your shoulder blades, and let your shoulders just melt down over the sides of the roll. And you can close your eyes and have a lovely Shavasana relaxation with your chest beautifully open, your heart open. I hope that's okay for you today. Namaste.